move it when we do stuff. I think we're on. I think we're on now.
Oh, cool.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Cooking with Nick and Nana today.
Yeah.
Nana's waiting in the wings. She's going to be doing the second round of cooking. But Nick, our annual tradition is back. And for the 50th anniversary of Walt, I'm holding a phone because it's also our audio and our backup camera. But we're celebrating 50 years of the Walt Disney World Resort. And this book came out. And obviously, Nick has like every Disney World cookbook ever just about. Yeah. And so I picked this up for him at Destination D23. And I was like, we need to make some stuff from this book. Oh. And that's why we're here. Of course, the real reason we're here is to benefit Toys for Tots over our 50-hour marathon. You can donate at toys.wdwnt.com. I know we're going to cut away at some point because even though we didn't hit the $7,000 I asked for, Lauren's still tattoo for Toys for Tots. So you people should still donate because Lauren is being very sweet and getting a tattoo for the benefit of charity. So you should donate. Also, you should donate because Nick and Nana are going to show you how to cook all sorts of great Disney World and Disney Sea things.
This is pretty cool. First of all, this cookbook is amazing. It's already one of my favorites. I love how it's not just a cookbook, but it tells the story of Disney food.
Well, if they want to go to this camera, I can show the book while you're talking about it.
Yeah, so I mean, just look at it. I mean, there's stories in here about the different lands, the different restaurants. There's different chapters about things that like have been around since. Look at this. They scanned like.
They scanned like Dorothea Redmond concept art. My favorite is the Food Rocks murals, which I didn't know were preserved. This was actually my favorite part. Was people make fun of me collecting paper and menus, but then look at this. Like the archives, or someone clearly had these menus, and they went through the trouble for the book of scanning King Stephen Wood Hall paper menu in, and I love it.
So good.
The Food Rocks murals, though. I'm happy to know these in some way. I figured when it was demolished, that was kind of the end of them. But it's awesome that they're
awesome. So I mean, the history in this book is amazing, and the recipe choices. They picked some things that have been around forever. There's a mix of things that were in fast cookbooks, but they updated some of the events. So there's no more like of that that key lime bar mix, that was so popular in the 70s. It's modern recipes, and they use like partner, restaurants too, like Mormon Asia's in here. Boathouse, Fish, all those places are all in here. So it's a really good trip. We're going to take a little second. We're going to do the infamous handwich from Walt Disney World.
There's some backstory in here, right?
There is some backstory.
The official backstory
in here.
While you start preparing, I'd be happy to read that.
Well, yeah, that'd be great. So take a look at this. I mean, they have the.
Well, here we can show people. Let's switch here.
Right here.
You've probably seen this before. I mean, this poster's been in some auctions. I've bid on this poster before.
Really good.
I think Jason might own one. I don't know. Do you own a handwich poster? Did you buy one?
Well, guess what today? You're going to own a handwich.
We're making handwiches. Yeah, you didn't know about this?
No, I knew that. The poster had a big crack in it. That's what it was.
Yeah, they've been around. They've been in auctions. We've all bid on them.
So yeah, Tom, maybe once we start cooking, you can read some of that.
Yeah, sure. I'll read that. Yeah.
So we're going to do a handwich. We're going to fill it with Walt's chili. Now, Walt's chili, not... recommend doing it and put a little link to the recipe at D23.
I'm surprised they didn't make the Eating Like Walt book because that's what it's in.
It is. It's in that.
Yeah.
It's a very simple
Same
recipe.
author.
We're going to whip that up. And then we're also going to make, because, man, when Tom and I saw this recipe, we freaked out.
I just love that this is about 50 years of ending of Walt Disney World, and we love Nine Dragons. And there's one thing we all get at Nine Dragons. And the fact that someone realized that we have to put this one thing from Nine Dragons in the book. That is the honey spicy crispy chicken, which we have the book open to right now, which is our favorite.
So we're going to start with this because there's a little prep that goes into this one. So I'm going to go grab some of the ingredients. I'll pull them over here. And
I can hold that open. Go ahead.
No, I think it'll stay open.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So we've got to make the batter, the sauce, the marinade. So we're going to start that. Put everything over to that side. So we're also, once again, working in a kitchen I'm not familiar with here. So I bought everything. We have everything here, and we're gonna get this going. So I need a mixing bowl.
Beginning. The process is beginning.
Process is beginning. All right. So we're gonna make the batter first because it says to make that and set it aside and let it sit for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the flour. I need my measuring tools here. All right. So we got the flour. 3/4 of a cup of flour. So we're gonna go 4, 1, 2, and 3 on the flour. All right, and then it's fourth cup of cornstarch. That's a lot. All right, do that. Put that in there. Gotta watch out for the steamer. Got a lot going on here. A lot on the table. We got 2 cooks in the kitchen today, so
Yes.
it's kind of interesting. Hopefully we get along just fine. A heaping tablespoon of baking powder. We got the baking powder here. Throw that in, and then we need 1 egg beaten. All right. Well, actually, yeah, we got the eggs. Where are my eggs? Where are my eggs? They're over here.
You found your eggs. There you go.
Yeah.
I love when you buy like the tiny package of eggs.
Yeah. Well, tiny guy.
I didn't know eggs come in less than a dozen. I was not aware. I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Do you just not use a lot of eggs at home, or you're like, I'm not traveling with 12 eggs?
I'm not traveling with 12
You're not traveling with 12
Funny
eggs.
story about the eggs. Okay. Nick was fully prepared, right? I'm so prepared. We got everything. Nick was getting everything out of the fridge this morning to come here, and Nick dropped the carton of eggs, cracked most of them. So Nick had to stop at Publix on the way here, and they just ran in and grabbed 6, and that was that.
I knew there had to be a story.
Yeah.
There had to be a Nick story about
Right?
the eggs.
Dropping the eggs. Of course we dropped the eggs. We're going to beat the...
If the worst thing that happens to us in this process, that'll be good.
We're going to get the egg into here.
I'm gonna come in there. We're gonna get in here.
All right. Then we're going to go 2/3 of a cup of water. So I'm going to come over to the sink. Sorry. 1,
It's liquid magic.
2. Oh, yeah. That's later today. And then 2 tablespoons of oil and a pinch of salt.
What do you mean he's actually reading it?
Because I don't read anything. I'm just whatever.
You just throw whatever in? How does that work out for you?
Fine.
All right, man. And we'll see
Well,
how
this is a
see how the Gyoza dog goes. This is a cook. That is the point of the cookbook, is to follow, the instructions to make the item.
All right, now we're just mixing that together, and then this will sit aside, and this is going to be our batter. So this is what we're going to dip the chicken into before we fry it. Dissolve all the flour and cornstarch in here.
All right, so I'm being told we are going to cut away in a few moments to Lauren and Annie over at Universal Orlando, where Lauren is getting her tattoo.
Perfect. Just let me know. Yeah, perfect timing.
Do we have a good stopping point right now?
Let me throw together sauce real quick, and then we'll toss it over to them.
All right, we're gonna make the sauce, and then we're gonna toss it over to them, Jake.
Put that aside for a sec, and then we're gonna make the sauce. We're gonna toss the sauce in the pan that we're going to cook it in. So we want 3 tablespoons of honey.
Thus, the spicy honey chicken.
No, spicy.
Who would have thought there'd be honey?
Lots of honey. Yeah. Yeah. Good amount of honey.
Orange blossom from the trail.
Right. Oh, come on. Oh, honey is
Well, being from
Wow.
Orange Blossom Trail, it's extra sticky.
All right, we're gonna use 2 hands on this one.
Oh
Oh
boy!
my goodness!
Another thing you might hear on Orange Blossom Trail.
Stop it!
Another thing you might hear. Never mind.
Wow, this is
It's
really.
not coming out of the spoon.
This is really, really. All right, hold on. This is. This is really. We like the honey, right? Let's just get the honey in there. Come on. Oh my goodness! I think because it was sitting in the cold
Yeah.
this morning, so the honey taking a little while to wake up. That's come on. All right. Well, there we go. All right, that's good. That is some sticky honey this morning. Look at that. All right, what else do we need? We need 1/4 of a cup of sugar. Here. 1/4 cup of sugar, and then we need 2 tablespoons of ketchup.
Oh, that I did not expect that. Really?
Ketchup coming out much easier.
It turns out that ketchup is thinner than honey, Nick.
Wow.
We learned something.
I almost got the dog.
The dog would have just licked it.
Yeah. All right. We need a tablespoon of white vinegar and then a tablespoon of the chili garlic.
This is not at all what I expected was in this.
Vinegar and here, and then the chili garlic sauce. 1 tablespoon. Yeah. There we go. All right. And that is your sauce, believe it or not. We're gonna heat that up.
It smells right. It smells like the inside of 9 Dragons.
Does it really?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Fantastic.
the smell for sure.
So we'll let that say. You ready to toss it over? Is that?
Yeah, they're ready to go.
All right,
so.
go ahead.
All right, Jake, we'll come back to this. We'll start prepping some stuff. Let's send it over to Universal Orlando and Annie and Lauren. They aren't ready yet. Let's keep going.
Oh.
I was told they were about ready. I know, Poppy. I know. They're not ready, so we're going to keep going.
All right. And if we keep going, and just wipe off this little area here. What we're going to do now is actually prep the chicken that you want to let it sit and marinate for a few moments.
Yeah.
So let me just clear off this area here. And we'll get the chicken going. So,
Okay.
chicken's on the next page here. So we're going to put all that together and then just toss it in with the chicken. So I'm going to do this a little bit, I don't know, cheaty, a little bit easy. I'm just going to throw everything into a Ziploc bag and then you kind of just toss it around in there. So 1/2 cup of cooking wine.
I'm going to judge you very harshly if these aren't the right shape.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
There's something magical about the weird, tiny, circular chicken shape.
Yeah. So we got some cooking wine in here, just using the dry wine. This one happens to be a Marsala. So that. And then what else we want? We want another tablespoon of the chili garlic sauce. We'll toss that in there. Yep. That. All right.
That's crazy. So you put it in the sauce, but then they also want you to throw it in with the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 teaspoons of sesame oil.
Here's where all the calories come from in the dish.
Yeah. Oh.
You doing okay today, Nick?
Yeah.
A little shaky today.
Well, the sesame oil kind of drips out pretty slowly. There we go. It's pretty potent stuff.
I mean, yeah, sesame oil. Now it smells like we're at Kona because all of Kona just smells like sesame oil.
Then we need a teaspoon of sugar.
As the song goes, just a teaspoon of sugar.
Helps the chicken go down. That in there. All right. And a little bit. Oh, this is good. Yeah. So I got
Oh, look at that.
Szechuan pepper, salt, and spice blend. And yeah, I'm gonna grind some of that into this bag. Seems like it's spicy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my first time buying this stuff.
It's good.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool. All right. Anything else on here? That salt in this. We just did that.
Taste.
Just a little bit of white pepper.
Get you warmed up because you're going to be cooking with Tony in a couple weeks too.
Oh no.
Oh no. 'Tis the season. We are ready, so we're going to finish this phase with the chicken.
Perfect.
And we're going to hand it over.
Good timing. I'm just gonna shake this up in the bag
I should stand back.
and then let that marinate for a little bit. It's timing. Good time to break away. There we go. Everything's prepped.
Hope you're hungry. Let's watch someone get a tattoo.
So, a Disney fan, I'm assuming?
Yes, very much so.
Hi.
Do you have your sleep now? No. Yeah, I guess. I'm sure Tom introed everything. But yeah, so I'm actually getting a tattoo. So
Lauren's getting the tattoo.
follow through. So
She's committed.
now everyone has to donate to his friends.
They do the same thing for different companies. Well,
And does everyone know what you're getting?
Yeah. Tom came up with it last night on News Tonight.
Ah.
You want to take a look in the mirror? And just tell me if you want to move it or adjust it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool.
This is the stencil. Very excited. Oh, I still have to bust my head up. So yeah. My other tattoo. Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
When I got here and I asked her what she was getting, and she said 7, it took me a second. Hadn't fully woke up. I was like, 7? Why are you getting a 7? Oh.
Big fan of Brad Pitt movie.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So everything we use here is prepackaged and sterilized. We prefer to use all disposables, so we do. That's not to say that other shops can't. It's just easier to throw everything out at the end of the day.
So if you're at City Walk at Universal Orlando, this is a great place to stop by and get a tattoo.
Please come on in, especially if you want Disney tattoos.
But yeah, for sure. If you are looking for a tattoo in Orlando, go on their website and check out all their portfolios and everything. And you'll have a request form on your website, right?
Of course, you can choose the artist you want, or you can choose for the just next available appointment. Either one's awesome. Everyone here is great, so I would endorse every single artist that works here.
But especially Chris.
Especially. I have an Orangeburg tattoo, so.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh, that's sick.
My very good friend Shannon Tabor did that, who lives in Maryland.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Also, Parking is free after 6 p.m. at City Walk. So, you know, if you don't have a annual pass, come after 6 o'clock and get your tattoo here. Park for free.
I'm ready to get started. Are you ready?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
It's time.
So after all these years, still a big Disney fan?
Yeah. I mean, I have 1971 on my wrist.
Awesome.
Little like trippy TV is supposed to be like Twilight Zone.
Awesome.
Yes.
My wife and I moved here in December from Connecticut, just to be close to the parks. And we live about 2 miles from Epcot. It's like 4 miles to drive there, but it's
Yeah.
like 2 miles away on the map. And we're like right near like Golden Oaks, but the opposite side.
Yeah.
535. All right, here we go. Not too bad, right?
Nah.
They're tough. You got other tattoos. A friend who lives in the area gave us some insight on like where we'd want to live, which was awesome. We were looking at like Kissimmee or Davenport, and yeah, just like it's too far, man.
Yeah.
And where we're from, you can go 20 miles in 20 minutes. 20 miles here is like an hour.
Yeah.
You know, so we ended up right on 535. You know, it takes us 10 minutes to get into the parks.
Yeah, that's awesome. I grew up like 2 miles from Magic Kingdom.
Awesome, yeah.
And so
Oh yeah, you said Windermere, right?
yeah, and so we like grew up with fireworks outside my bedroom window.
That's
It was so sick.
Been over my friend Cody T, who runs the Lost Bros, and I've been over his house a few times, and he lives like right in Windermere, and where he lives is awesome. It's probably where we want to buy.
Yeah, it's a nice area. It's just crazy.
What do you mean?
Well, like my like high school parking lot was like, it would be like the most beat up Toyota Corolla you've ever seen next to like a Bentley. Like,
Oh sure, yeah.
yeah, it was like crazy.
We shop at that Publix and notice that it's like somehow more expensive than the other Publix that's like up the road.
Yeah,
It's a weird kind of juxtaposition of, you know, extremely wealthy and not, you know, and we are not. So
yeah, we weren't either. It was just funny, like seeing the difference, but and like everyone's a cast member.
yeah,
Everyone.
you know, when we'd come here on vacation and we'd see a cast member at like Walgreens or something, we'd get excited, and now it's just we see one like every 30 seconds everywhere we are. So.
I worked for the parks for a little bit, and
Oh, cool.
I in the beginning would always like change out of my costume before leaving work, and then I got to a point where I was like, screw it, like whatever, I'll wear my little fairy costume to Publix, like who cares?
I just try and say hi and not bother them, you know. I'm sure they're sick of that too. Hello, I say hello to people all day. That's cool. Where did you work?
I worked at the 50 Buffy Boutique
Cool.
at the Magic Kingdom, and then I was a stage technician at Fantasmic.
Oh, that's super cool.
It was the coolest thing ever. I loved it.
It wasn't until we moved here that my wife got like into Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
When we would come here on vacation, she would always be bored midday, and I was like, oh, I really like this, you know? and yeah, she's super into it now, which is awesome for me, because we go a lot more.
Well, I mean, a couple of years ago, there was like nothing to do in the park.
You know, that like Star Wars, like, I think it's called the docking bay? Is that what it is? The thing that was like off to the right by the little mermaid thing?
Launch bay.
Launch bay, yeah. I really liked that, but like the first year that we came, they had all that like we were making Frozen stuff in there, and there was like that artist station. And obviously, as a guy who does art for a job, like that's super interesting to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish they still had that stuff over there because I always really enjoyed Obviously, part 2 is fantastic. Just gonna make sure there's nothing we need to zap again, but I think we're good.
I can't believe how quick that was.
Yeah, we moved pretty fast here. So I'm gonna put a bandage on you that is self-adhesive. It's waterproof, but it's also breathable.
Okay.
So normally when a tattoo wraps you up with like saran wrap, saran wrap's inherently airtight.
Yeah.
So it's made to preserve food. You have a tattoo and not a salad, so I need oxygen to get in there, right?
Okay.
So ultimately what we're looking for is something that you can keep on for as long as possible. With the parts here, we deal with people sweating all day. So someone gets tattooed at 10 in the morning and then they're sweating all day. So if there's a bandage on them that's going to ultimately trap in all that bacteria and all that airflow, kind of with an issue. So I'm going to put something on you that you can keep on for up to 24 hours. When you take it off, it's super easy to remove. Have you ever used like Saniderm or Tegaderm or products like that before? This is very similar. It's a product called Recovery. The only difference is it's a lot lower in the tack, so it's a less abrasive to take off, and it's a matte finish. So what I find with that is you close it to it less, and the corners peel up less. It should last you the full day, and then it's just business as usual when you want to remove the bandage and just start cleaning it. Okay, and clean this with a little bit of alcohol here just to make sure the area is nice and clean. Let me sting a little bit. You may not even notice. Bandage on for you. How was it? Not too bad?
Close up
No,
here.
it wasn't bad at all.
I know I'm upside down, but
Yeah, look how sharp those lines are. Killed it.
that looks awesome.
You know what? WDWNT is like jokes on my body for no program. It's all for the kids. It's all for the tots.
Do you guys do?
Do it for the tots.
Do you guys do this every year?
Yes, so last year we did it for the Castle Pantry. We typically do it for Tours for Tots, but last year it was for Castle Pantry because
super cool.
circumstances. And I think we raised $60,000 last year.
That's amazing.
At least.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so.
Do you guys accept like toy donations as well, or is it like you do like money and then give that to the organization? Or?
We mainly donations just because it's all online.
Sure. Yeah, you have people from all over the country and
Yeah.
Legos and stuff like that.
But we do an auction at the end of it. So like, exclusive like to merchandise or memorabilia or whatever.
That's
So
awesome. Those are always my favorite tips when I find like the former cast members that have like real wacky stuff to give me.
that's awesome.
Had someone recently give me a little piece of that Haunted Mansion reel.
Oh yeah, like that. What is it? 8 millimeter? Something like that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, you're probably right. Yeah, it's awesome. I still have no idea what to do with it. Like I was thinking about like putting it in a frame, but I don't know how like volatile the projection film is. Or so, like I said, you can keep this on for up to 24 hours.
Awesome.
When you remove it, just keep in mind that there'll be a little bit of blood and ink on the backside.
Okay.
Because it's so stretchy, it kind of works like a slingshot. So just make sure not to ruin any sheets or anything like that. Do you have any questions for me? I'm going to give you my information. If you do, you have it. Here's my card. It's got Mickey on it.
That's amazing.
I saw this.
Wait, this is so cute.
I saw this sitting there, and I thought, who put their annual pass up there?
That's adorable.
It's my business card. So in Connecticut, everyone's like, I don't get it. But here,
No,
obviously.
everyone gets
Oh,
it.
that's
great.
cool.
Okay, so here it is. It's got the thing on it, and it's a little. My arm didn't bleed as much as I thought it would.
No, it looks great. It's not even that red. It's a little red, but
But yeah, so I did it. So I guess we're gonna finish cooking with Nick and Nana, whatever Nick's making, and then Gyoza dogs, I think. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see y'all tomorrow, actually, when we're watching Phantasmic. So bye, guys.
Well, thank you, Lauren and Annie.
Yeah.
For that, Laura now has 7 tattooed on her arm. In fairness, I was going to wear the same shirt she wore today, the Harry Styles shirt. I had it at home.
Same.
But welcome back to Cooking with Nick. obviously, if you appreciate what Lauren did today, getting a 7 tattoo for charity, again, you should donate at toys.wdwnt.com to Toys for Tots. It's a great, great charity. It's a great cause. And again, any amount is great. Don't feel bad. If you can only donate $1, that dollar still makes a difference in someone's life. So $1, $5, $20, hundreds of dollars, whatever you can donate is appreciated. No, nothing is too big, nothing is too small for a great cause.
That is
But yeah.
very correct.
Let's get back to cooking. I'm gonna go move that camera back.
Back to the kitchen.
We're still making the crispy honey chicken, right?
The Nine Dragon. So far, what we have is made batter, which will dip the chicken in soon. We have
Poppy. Dog is behaving.
That is a piercing.
If you watch Boxton, you know how loud Poppy can be.
Should that be up?
Should what be up?
No. Okay.
I was just trying to show people what's going on.
Oh, we got this. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we did the batter, we did the honey sauce, and we actually marinated the chicken. So now it's time to actually fry the chicken in.
Nana,
the
turn
batter.
that TV off because it's disorienting Nick. He keeps looking over there like that's live. That's like 30 seconds in the past. It's really throwing him off. So let's just turn it off.
So look how beautiful that restaurant is.
I know. I eat there all the time.
It's gorgeous. We're warming up. I gotta make sure I burn. Looks like I do. Yeah, that's definitely on. So we're warming up the oil right now, and we got the batter here. We got the chicken here. So next step is to just make some mess, and this is the messiest part. Next, I'm not a good fryer.
Very healthy
And
the last couple. Not when we first met, but recently.
No, it really wasn't, right? TB12. So yeah. So we got your. Ooh, yeah.
Does it smell good?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. I mean, most sesame oil.
Right.
The sesame oil just destroys everything, right? Like that's just the overwhelming smell whenever you put that in anything.
Put out. I'm gonna respect the counter a little bit. Maybe put out the paper towel just so I.
We could always clean after.
Yeah.
And we've also the cookie boss doesn't yell at us.
All right. You want to make sure.
If you use someone else's kitchen, always be sure to clean up after.
It's so warm. I guess that's. Yeah. All right. It's warm enough. I probably should have started this a little bit sooner.
Laura needs to get another tattoo while we.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Get the maxi van. Let's go.
All right. We're gonna let that warm up just a little bit more because I want to make sure it gets up to the right temperature. So while that is doing that, all right, let's go back over here because I want that oil to warm up. We can prep the handwiches. Okay, so the handwiches we found.
No bookmarks
here. Let's see.
There
There's
you go.
the handwich.
Luckily, on sections.
Look
You
at
can
that
find
dude
it.
with the handwich. So the handwich, I guess, underwent a couple different, like evolutions.
There's like a development story to the handwich too. It's kind of interesting. Yeah.
So where it was a cone, then they just hollowed out some bread, some French bread.
After a while, yeah, it was too hard. Right?
Yeah,
So they
just kind of stuck it in there.
At that point, it's just a sandwich.
Yeah. So I think that's why it's called Handwich 3.0.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this. So this is very interesting. So this is
Handwich 3.0 was also, I think, a character at Interventions. You know.
So the hack here
Nana's distracting Poppy while we cook.
is to take a waffle cone and you wrap foil around it. Okay.
These are also the hats that people wear who think the Walt Disney Company's in good shape right now. These are the hats. These are the hats they wear. The people that yell about me on the internet wear these.
They have to wear them because they know you're like hacking into their system, stealing the concept.
There you go. No, I draw my own.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you're actually wrapping ice cream cones in tinfoil. This
Yes.
is legitimately what's happening.
That is legitimately what is happening here.
And this is what they tell you to do in the book.
That is, yeah. And we're gonna cut off the excess.
These are the scissors that Willy Wonka used to open the factory, I believe.
And we're gonna tuck that in. So the idea being is that now you have these cones. I did that one really well. I wish those came out smooth. So we have these cones. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray them with cooking spray, and then we are going to use crescent dough sheets from our friends at Pillsbury. And
Proud corporate alliance with WDWNT.
we're gonna just wrap those around that, right? Like so pretty simple sounding. We're gonna see how it goes in.
What can go wrong?
Not much can go wrong with this. We're gonna make sure the dough doesn't stick to the counter. Put that down a little bit. All right. So let's first spray these with cooking oil. I guess that is step one. Oh yeah. Oh god, that's a lot of cooking oil. But they say, but this is the most important part, right? Because they can't stick to the fan.
Yeah, otherwise they're not going to come out,
Otherwise
right? Yeah.
they're not going to come out. So, yeah, we got I got a lot of cooking oil on it. This is a really heavy spray. All right. I guess let's yeah. This is a little messier than I thought. All right. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. It's not very good spray. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're just gonna move that around. We're gonna make sure. Just get messy. Just get messy. Part of cooking is just getting messy with it, right?
I've learned that over the years. I always think like we're making too much of a mess, but it's apparently the process.
Here, look at that. I'm rubbing up these cones with the cooking oil.
You know,
There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah.
this is the most uncomfortable moment in 14 and a half years of WDWNT is watching you rub these cones.
Well, you gotta make sure you get all the crevices.
You know?
You don't want anything.
Some of us have more crevices than others.
Right, man, my hands are really slippery right now.
Is that what you said in the wave pool?
Look at that. Oh yeah. It's pretty good, right?
Please
Oh,
stop.
that's a cool
Please be
shirt.
done.
Look at that.
Let's be done with this.
All right. Gotta get some of that oil off of here. Oh, Lord. This is the first time I've made handwiches.
That's why I suggested. I thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's history. History in the making. All right. So now we gotta take this off. We gotta pop this open.
Now the moment you all came here for is the pop of this can.
Oh yeah, right. Everybody loves the pop of the can.
Poppy's gonna bark at it, but it's fine.
You think so?
Yeah, watch.
Oh.
Oh, that was anticlimactic. I didn't like that.
Sorry.
It made no noise.
Okay.
I should have used that for the dough. That's smart.
Right.
No.
For the gyoza?
No.
Oh, we'll see how you do.
Smart.
Stick. A little flour here. I'll roll this out. So the good thing about the sheets is that, you know, it's already kind of rolled out for you.
Just made a big hole in one.
You know, Nick's not a baker.
The number one thing you shouldn't have in a handwich is holes, by the way, because otherwise the chili's just gonna come out.
We're gonna close that up. There's not much here. Wow. I don't think this is gonna make 4.
I don't think you're gonna make 4, yeah.
Holy cow.
Maybe 2.
Wow.
Maybe.
Really?
Very maybe too.
Wow.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Whatever.
I mean, is this how much they told you to buy? What did they?
What did they say? One
Crescent dough sheet.
Yeah. And how many does it say?
It says
make?
4 waffle
Yeah.
cones. I mean,
I've
I
been
mean, the
this
core
way
must be
before.
small.
Are they rolling it flatter than this? I can't imagine you
Yeah,
want to go
I
too
would
thin,
not.
right? Because
No.
then you'll. All right, we'll see what happens.
We will see what happens. No. Maybe. Well, we'll see.
See what happens when you roll it down.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable in so many ways. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe you could get 4.
Yeah.
Because you just got to finish. You got to complete it, right?
Right.
Cut it and
It's gonna be a tight 4, but you could do it. I think. I think we're gonna end up with 3. See, I think you should have. What I would have done is leave it as one sheet,
Yeah.
rolled, and then cut. Right?
Yeah. Hindsight.
What is going on at the bottom?
The bottom's the most important part, right? Want to make sure that we don't.
extra.
Welcome to Cooking with Nick. We're making really big bugles today. I think this is how they make them.
Now after, right? The inside thing.
Yeah.
If you close up on top, it's kind of hard.
You know what? That is a fantastic point. See, no, I was doing that on purpose so that you notice that we did something wrong, and then you caught. No, it's bad there. It'll be interesting. Look at that. Look at that.
There's a hole in it.
Where? Oh,
Let me help.
you want that? Yeah, pinch up that hole.
6 in the hole.
It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Hole in
I
the
think you can
door.
kind of pull to like make it tighter, so you can have extra. To make it
Yeah. No, it's.
Look.
But kind of thin, so it's kind of hard to do it anyway.
Yeah. I'd rather have too much dough than not enough.
Yeah, because we get chili all over this kitchen.
No. And Poppy gonna clean up. No.
I think this one's much better. Look at that.
Learn from our mistakes.
That's our motto at WDWNT. Well, actually,
No, our motto is never.
Never learn.
We make no mistakes. This is the motto. Never wrong.
Never. Look at that.
Oh.
That's much better, right? We got this.
Will we be able to make another one? I mean, you could probably just patch the top up with some of that excess dough there. I don't think you're getting a 4th one.
Extra skin.
Yeah, because you don't really have a full handwitch there.
Yeah.
This is going to be the Franken handwitch.
Yeah.
See if that works. If that works.
See now how Tony would make the handwitch. We just take the ice cream cones and microwave them with the meat in them already and see what happens. See what happens. And then red sauce.
Okay, this one will be a bad one.
Yeah, it's the Franken handwitch. Just throw the rest of the dough on there and just go for it. What do you mean no? There's a lot of foil there. There you go.
There we go.
Give me some of it. Put some of this on this weak spot in the first one. Just like patch that area. There you go. There, that's good.
Okay. Now. But you know, that oil is going to be nice and hot now. Now you want to baste it with some egg to kind of seal it.
Oh wow.
The egg helps, bake it together and helps seal all the little crevices and cracks here. I don't know what's going to happen to that one.
Oh my god. The Frankenstein here it comes.
Egg, don't fail me now.
It looks so bad.
Yeah.
The egg will hold it together. We're putting a lot of faith in you, egg. Please don't let us down.
The egg is an analogy for Jake this weekend. Jake is the egg of the program.
Egg can do wonders, right? Egg is like the miracle food.
That was my favorite Epcot Pavilion, The Wonders of Eggs.
Wonders of eggs.
Yeah. The Making of Eggs, Egg Wars. Goofy about eggs.
Jake said thank you, Tom.
Oh, it's very kind.
Alright, this will be interesting. Alright, so we're going to bake these, I believe, for 15 minutes. We are. 15 minutes at 350. Gosh, these look amazing.
Do you know how to use the oven of tomorrow?
I think so. I
Okay.
think it's all set.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, on Thanksgiving, there was a lot of arguing about how to turn off the oven, and then we walked over and just hit the power button. No one knew what the power button was.
Alright, guess what? Our oil has to be heated by now. Let's
Okay.
make some
Back to the chicken.
spicy honey. Wait, I gotta set a timer.
I'll set the timer. 10 minutes is good?
15, please.
15.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We'll do it.
Alright, now we are
So we're throwing the chicken in the batter.
throwing some chicken in the batter.
And then here we go.
And then the chicken in the pot.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Poppy is enamored with the sound of things being fried.
Well,
It's a pleasant sound. It's a good sound.
I mean, this kitchen gets a lot of action, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
A
A lot of baking. A lot of baking here. I assume they do a lot of frying. I don't know.
Off some of the excess there. While that's happening, I'm going to warm up the
Sauce.
sauce right here.
This is giving me vibes of my mother makes chicken cutlets. My favorite thing my mother makes, that and her meatloaf. But chicken cutlets, always a highlight.
Yeah, you're going to judge me on the look. Hopefully the taste.
No, I know that the look's not going to be there, because who knows? I don't know how they cut it up. I don't know how they're getting those shapes.
Yeah.
I'm not aware.
Let that go. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to have to steal a plate. I didn't think about this, but I do need a plate to lay them out on. Don't worry if you're watching, Lee. I'll clean your kitchen. Okay. So that would be my plate. We'll take it.
How long do you fry them for?
It should take about maybe 3-4 minutes.
That's not bad.
Long.
They actually, some of them look about the right shape. Let's see how they get there.
Yeah. Sit over here.
Do we have good video quality on this, or should I switch to the other one? You want to ask Jake? I can't see. I wasn't sure if like this camera got better with the Wi-Fi or not.
That is the honey, spicy honey sauce. Okay. This is looking good. It shouldn't take too long. This is exciting. Hopefully those handwiches.
Are we looking at?
Oh, look at that one. That one is just dying there.
Dying in there.
It is melting off.
That'll hold chili. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll hold you.
It looks like the put the light back on. The middle one looks like the ship that the droids arrived on in episode 1.
Ah! Wow.
You know what I'm talking about? The battle.
Yeah.
It looks like it. Oh.
Alright. Frying up some chicken, crispy honey chicken. Let's get that. Really good. Mm-mm-mm.
Thank you, Anne Marie Condren. I'm gonna butcher your name. Bonmo, for your donation. I just saw one pop up. Sorry, I don't always see them pop up. I saw one pop up now, so I read it. We haven't played the donation song yet. I gotta tell Lauren to queue up the donation song when she gets back.
I remember how we always have to scramble to find that area.
Yeah, right. It's typical of us. Like the thing we use every year, we
No
don't
one-
have.
No one knows
Yeah.
where it exists. So, not bad. I think.
They don't look great. We're gonna have to sauce them, and they'll look good.
We're gonna fry up a couple of more of these.
Yeah.
And then.
Nana's hungry. We gotta make a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
We could always fry some more later, but let's just get a couple more of these in the pan. And then we will get those sandwiches. Then we just got Walt's chili. Super simple. Walt's chili is actually, I don't know if anybody's ever tried to make it. It's a. Oh, did I bread that one?
Nope. You're frying an unbreaded chicken.
Did I do two in there already, or just the
No, just the one that looks like you can see how it's different.
Yeah.
You can see it. Yeah. And our video quality is not doing great. It looks like we're in a stop motion movie about
Oh,
food.
really?
Yeah.
So Walt's chili is the most bland chili in the universe, and it's super simple.
I haven't had Nick's chocolate chili in a long time.
Oh, I'll have to bring you some.
Do you still make it?
I just made a batch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have some in the freezer. Alright, we'll throw these in here. Then that'll be good for now. Take a look at that sauce. Probably turn that up a little bit. Get that hot and bubbly. It's definitely melting down, dissolving the sugar a little bit there. About the right consistency. It's gonna be good. You can see all the spices in there. How many minutes on the handwitches?
About 7 minutes 56 seconds.
That makes sense. Look at that. Oh man, that one's gonna be the
That
star,
one
the
looks
on the
good.
right.
That looks right. The other one, so the first one looks like something from Dr. Seuss. It looks like the horn off of the car, the Sylvester McMonkey McBean car.
Wow.
Then we've got the droid, the battle droid transport from episode 1, and then we have what? Well, that I don't know. It looks like something else right now, but it's pretty uniform.
Alright, I'm excited. I really hope these come out good because this would be a good recipe to use. If I could recreate Giant Dragons, spicy honey chicken.
Right? But then you lose the magic of not sitting in 9 Dragons.
Well,
You have to get really tall, thin soda cups. Soda glasses, like flutes, soda flutes.
Nah.
So it feels like we're at 9 Dragons.
A few more minutes on those. I'm always afraid with frying too that I'm not gonna cook it long enough. These are probably overcooked maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. We should be fine.
The last thing I want to do is undercook chicken and poison my guests. Or is it?
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, frying in high temperature like this, you're not going to take too long. They're not big chunks of chicken either. These are going to be good. Here, rescue these little birds. There we go. There's your chicken.
All right.
Get the burning hazard off of the burner. And alright, that is plenty hot. Alright. Take that off the burner. Off. Alright, let's try this. Let's grab a little plate here. Fork. Food and wine festival portions. Actually, that's all.
Yeah, do you have one less?
All right.
Good for your waistline.
Actually, you know what? We should toss it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just do this. Normally, you put them in a big.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's just toss them. That's gonna be easier. There we go. Go now. We're going to top it with some sesame seeds. Sesame seeds, here they are. Alright.
I'm gonna fix the camera so people can see us driving.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that looks like real one.
Get a couple more plates here.
Oh, these look great.
Mm.
Oh. That was your copy? Nothing on it. That's a plate with nothing on it. Alright, so let me. That was easier just to toss it right here. So let's do that.
More tossing.
Well, yeah, we need some over here. Oh, alright. Plate these. Sesame seed.
Finishing them with the sesame seeds.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, fork.
It's alright, I have my chopsticks.
You got your chopsticks. Yeah.
Jake, you want to go to the we're gonna eat it cam? There you go. Okay.
All right. There goes nothing.
How hot are they?
Not too bad.
Okay, cool. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
The sauce is absolutely right. Like the sauce is absolutely right. Obviously, you're using different chickens.
Sure.
So I think that's where most of the difference is, just the consistency of the chicken.
We think that sauce pretty good.
Yeah, the sauce is perfect. The sauce is absolutely right. It tastes the same.
Awesome.
Could be
Yeah.
spicier. I think they probably dial up the spice a little bit on this recipe.
Sure. Yeah, I would definitely add more spice, and yeah, chicken will crispy.
I mean, crispy's in the name.
No, it is. I think it just burnt it a little bit. Some of the pieces.
Yeah. That's good.
All right, good. Yeah, it is actually very tasty. The sauce is delicious.
You have 45 seconds on that.
45
those are pretty
seconds.
good. So we're gonna. No, I'm happy with it.
I just realized we may have lost audio. You got to unlock your phone.
Uh-oh.
Huh? There we go. That'll give us audio back.
All right.
Leave that there.
Oh, wow.
That was very good.
I think these,
All right, 5 seconds and done.
yeah. Do we have a mobile cam to check out the,
Yep, done. Here we go.
We do. We can go back to this.
There we go.
That middle one is everything we thought it would be.
And more.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. All right. So that's not bad.
That looks
Those look
good.
pretty good. So those will sit. I think we have a over here. I'm gonna put these. Take a look. That one's really good. That one's what we
That's
hoped it
fine.
would be.
That'll hold. It'll hold.
See the
chili.
patch job? Yeah.
Gives a character.
All right. I'm gonna put these over here to let cool.
Okay.
Let you cool for about 10 minutes before trying to separate the dough from the foil. So real quick, I'm going to throw together a very quick version of Walt's chili.
Yeah.
So this is actually.
Because I think we need to get Nana. Nana needs to start on the Gyoza dogs in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't even know that.
You're just here to eat. You're just like, oh, we didn't have time. There was no time.
So
The chicken's very good.
Yeah.
Did you bring chopsticks? You
Of
eating
course,
chopsticks?
bags and panda. I liked it.
So normally you're going to want to like maybe stew some things together for a longer period of time. Don't have time for that. We're just tossing everything. Into the pot.
Ain't nobody getting it.
Let that start cooking. That browns. We're gonna just toss in some vegetables. So this is really simple. I just have some chopped celery, onion, garlic in here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna toss that in as soon as that browns. Then 1 can of tomatoes. Okay, so that's it. That's really super simple. 1 can of pinto beans and some spices. It's really just it's 3 spices. It is chili powder, paprika, and ground mustard. And it's just like it's a very lightly spiced chili.
Okay.
And so I've added a little bit more chili than the recipe called for. But that's it. So we're gonna let that brown. why don't we talk a little bit, Tom? I know. Tell people about the history of the handwitch.
Okay, sure.
While I get this.
Could do the history of the handwitch. I'll read from the book of handwitch. The handwitch, also known as the one-hand sandwich, was created by Disney Imagineers looking to bring new and exciting foods to Disney parks. They were designed to be an easy-to-eat, transportable meal. Imagineer Peggy Farris explains, quote, "We were challenged by Michael Eisner to create fun food. Obviously, we could think about what might be fun, but whether it would be feasible was another question. So we did a day-long brainstorming session, and we came up with dozens and dozens of ideas. We put them through a matrix of how fun is it on a scale of 1 to 5, and how easy would it be to produce on a scale of 1 to 5. Then we looked at things that fell within the quadrant of very fun and pretty easy. We wanted our guests to... It's an OPT thing, too. We wanted our guests to associate this unique food item with their happy memories of visits to Disneyland and the Magic Kingdom. Naming it Castle Cone seemed like the perfect connection to the beloved Sleeping Beauty Castle and Cinderella Castle. Imagineer Art Jacobson adds that the Imagineering team experimented at home with samples. Quote, "We created a variety of cone-shaped handheld sandwiches based on a variety of cuisines. Italian, Asian, Mexican, deli, and dessert were a few. Soon thereafter, they presented them to Eisner and Frank Wells for a taste testing. The Castle Cones were approved. Eric and Peggy flew to Orlando to implement the project and pass it to the East Coast team. Dave Vermeulen, the former director of Walt Disney World Food Administration, recalls, quote, "This was driven by the top bosses. Food and beverage needed to get involved, otherwise it would become impractical. Because of the cone shape, the first place that Dave thought of to create..." I've turned the page. "The Castle Cone was the factory that manufactures ice cream cones for the parks, and after tinkering briefly in the facility, he decided to hand over the operation to Walter Meyer in the Walt Disney World Test Kitchen. After months of experimentation, these savory ice cream cone-shaped treats were brought to life by Disney bakers. They were, however, fragile. Shortly thereafter, the chef simplified the procedure, cutting bread rolls in half and hollowing them out. The sturdy bread vessels were filled with mix and match possibilities, including ham and cheese, shrimp salad, Italian sausage, barbecue chicken, and steak and cheese. Sold primarily at the lunching pad, now Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies in Tomorrowland, the bestseller was a chiffonade? I've never seen this word before. A chiffonade? A chiffonade of salami with cheese, red onions, and vinaigrette dressing. The Fun Foodstuffs moniker was changed to Handwitch because, well, it was handy. The Magic Kingdom's food and beverage manager, Mim Flynn, what a name, had a front row seat to the Handwitch. She shared, quote, "There wasn't a lot of seating at the time in the park. The Handwitches were convenient for guests walking and waiting in queue areas." Yeah, that's always the best idea, not to add seating, just to create food you can carry. Maybe they should do that now. There's never enough seating. Handwiches were popular when they debuted in 1987, and while they are off nearly all menus now, they remain nostalgic. So much that in 2017, in celebration of Epcot's 35th anniversary, they were reintroduced with zesty cheeseburger and cheddar cheese macaroni versions at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Modern day bread cone fans, fear not, another version has made its way west. The chili cone queso, served at the Cozy Cone Motel in Carsland. Still hankering for Handwich? We thought it would be fun to recreate the recipe, and that's what we're doing today, folks. Making handwiches. Making handwiches. Making handwiches. Making handwiches.
Wow. That is so good. All right, just straighten it up a little here. Getting ready for the Gyoza dogs.
Gyoza.
Gyoza. Okay.
Did you say Gyoza dog?
He said
Did I-
Gyoza.
I did
Gyoza dog.
not.
Oh, Nana's offended now.
No, I'm not.
Nobody should be offended. Nick doesn't pronounce anything.
That's correct.
If you're gonna be offended, yeah.
I'm just ready to see you take these cones off of this and see what happens.
That's what we are all waiting for.
Well, let's first safely move the oil.
Yeah, I'm just getting everything because I know you need the stove.
Yeah, I need
right?
the pot to steam.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Someone somehow.
So, alright, that is good. So once I'm just going to throw all this stuff in the pot and let it simmer for a little bit, and then we'll get those sandwiches off. And that will be fun. Oh yeah. Alright, so, like I said, I'm just kind of throwing it in. Normally I would kind of make it a little more pretty. I'm not.
It's going in a handwich.
It's going in a handwich, right? Like you gotta prioritize here. So we're just throwing everything in. Normally, I'd probably saute the vegetables and all that stuff.
From a can.
Pinto beans.
You don't hand make your pinto beans.
Well, you know what? You could do like dry beans and cook them.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of work.
Oh, a lot of work. A lot of work.
Oh.
Ooh, I did get some on there. Oops, my arms aren't long enough. Look at that. I'll clean that up. Where's the dog when you need her?
Right there. She's not interested in pinto beans.
No, she's not. It comes from a can. She only likes stuff that comes from crinkled bags. That's what dogs like.
Oh.
All right, throwing in the spices, and then we're just going to mix this around, right? All right, there we go. Waltz chili.
We think.
Well, yeah. I mean, what do you know? Like, is it true? You think he had like a family recipe scribbled on a piece of paper? That is
I
a
don't
claim?
believe that. I think like it's true that he was a man of simple tastes, right? He
He was.
He liked fried chicken. He liked chili.
Yeah.
They told a story at Destination D, in fact, about how like Lillian wouldn't let him eat fried chicken. So when they came on the trip to the Florida property,
Right.
they ate the fried chicken roughly on the site where Fort Wilderness is.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's believed somewhat near where Hoop-de-Doo is today that they sat on a bench or a picnic table and ate fried chicken.
That's kind of romanticized.
Because Lillian wouldn't let him have it at home.
All right, so I'm just gonna let this simmer. We could just this will be ready as soon as we need it. It's just gonna warm up and simmer and cook for a little bit. In fact, let's try to remove these. If you want to get ready and start prepping your Gyoza dogs.
Gyoza.
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 Gyoza. All right, I'm sorry.
No.
How do you pronounce it?
Gyoza.
Gyoza. Okay. All right.
You know, like the bad guy in Ghostbusters.
You ready? Oh, might have wanted to put cooking spray down in the.
Oh no!
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. We got this. We got this. We got this.
They didn't spray the pan.
Ooh.
They came off. We're fine.
Okay. Look at that. All right.
Oh no! Where's that TikTok sound? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I mean, you could just break the ice cream cone, right?
Yeah.
That'll help it dislodge.
Yeah. 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 Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. That's gonna hold some chili.
You know.
I'm happy for you.
Look at that. I'm pumped. That's a win. We'll save you for last.
Here's the Seuss one. The Seussian.
Okay, but I mean, I think it's
It's good. I think that one's good.
pretty. Look at that. Look at that.
That was. I think folding the top is the way to go.
Yeah. I think that's gonna hold. All right.
All right, now for the. And I'm Judy.
Ooh.
Oh no! The cone doesn't even come out of this one. What is this?
No, just make sure you cover that up with your hand while you're eating.
Give me some tape. We'll put this part. We'll just put this part over it.
There you go.
Egg didn't help us.
All right. I'm pretty pumped. That worked.
They look pretty good.
Do you want to get? Are you ready to get us to the steaming part? While they're steaming, we'll fill up a handwitch and eat it while the chili cooks. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Why don't we talk about the next?
All right, Jake. Let's go to the other camera so I can rest my hand for a minute.
Here's the thing that I didn't tell you about. I never eat any gyoza dog in my life.
You never had one?
Never.
Oh.
But it's okay, because I make dumpling every single day.
This, by the way, is Nana, one of our wonderful Walt Disney World reporters. For those of you at home
Now
that don't
people
know,
knows about
I know
it.
Jake
You
may not
cannot
be there
tell
right this
people
minute.
about
He
that.
might have stepped away. I'll do this for now.
Well, no, you cannot tell what I do. 'Cause
What?
People will know.
People know your job. You've written a photo report.
No, I don't. Never. I need to do so.
That's
I'm
true.
just gonna forward it.
Yeah.
All right. So apparently, I'm making a gyoza dog from Tokyo Disney Sea, which I never ate in my life.
I can't believe you've never had one. I didn't know you
Never
hadn't
had
had
it. I
one.
mean, hey, I left Japan 15 years ago. I never had any Tokyo Disney Sea underpass.
You've been back to Tokyo
Yeah,
Disney
here and
since
there,
then,
but-
though. Yeah.
But I think my favorite dish over there is like Yucatan sausage dog. You ever had it?
I don't know
Yucatan-
what you just said.
Yucatan sausage dog?
Oh, not the
Like
the
Indiana
sausage with the
Yeah.
bone. I hate the
No, that's a
the
Yucatan.
bone sausage.
No, the sausage with the wraparound to it. You know what I'm talking about? By the Indiana Jones?
Sausage with the wraparound.
Yucatan sausage? You
Yeah,
don't-
okay.
That's a place. But
Yeah,
that's
no,
my
I know.
favorite
Yucatan Base Camp, I'm aware, yeah.
That's my favorite food.
I like to get the chicken leg over there. The chicken
I
leg's
know, the
good.
chicken tastes better than
Chicken
here.
thigh, yeah.
Anyways, I'm making a gyoza dog somehow. So the main ingredients. By the way, I moved to the States in 15 years ago, so my English is not perfect. It's okay. I can communicate with Tom, so it's okay. But he doesn't let me write the photo report, which means
Wow, this is getting personal.
Anyways, making a gyoza dog. So gyoza dog, we using a cabbage. I know it's not like a American cabbage. It's Korean or Japanese cabbage, whichever. With the cabbage, ginger, green onions, and what do you call?
Garlic?
I can't pronounce that.
That's fine.
And this is the cheap I was talking about.
This is what?
Cheap.
Nick knows food. Nick, what is this?
Cheap.
Cheese.
Cheap.
Chives.
Chives. Chives.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord! I've been living in the States for 15 years. I didn't know how to say chives. Well, the
Well,
chives.
when you live around just other people that speak Japanese, you don't have
But
to.
before that, I was living with decent American people.
But chives don't come up a lot in
That's
conversation.
true. That's true. And ground pork.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut off the cabbage, diced, minced. I don't know, but make it super tiny. Cause I is there a girl there?
Yeah.
Cause
Honey's
I gotta chop them out super fine. Cause I thought you're not gonna have any knives here.
So the backstory of the Gyoza dog was introduced when Disney Sea opened in 2001. It was sold at a stand, which is up on the second level. It's the upper level of Mysterious Island, and the lines were like hours long. Eventually, they moved the Gyoza dog downstairs to Nautilus Galley, which is the really cool dining area that's with the Nautilus like at sea level. It's a really cool space for it, and then they have way more windows, and there's never really that long of a line for it. Actually, it's not being served right now because of COVID, but prior to COVID, the lines were never that bad. That would often be our breakfast in the park, and it's a pork gyoza, but shaped like a hot dog, and it's my favorite park snack in the world.
This is pretty decent. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put this in the bowl. I don't know how it's supposed to be. Just put them in, dump them in, because we gotta mix all together. So, all right, that's the part. And next, is that called chive?
Chives.
Okay.
Even, what, I guess Mexican cooking, huh?
Really?
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah. We put it on, I mean, a lot of people put it on chili.
I was gonna say we know it most from like potato skins, chili, like that's where you.
I would say Tex-Mex, maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. Most things that you have sour cream with, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So make the same thing. I gotta make it smaller, super tiny. That's enough.
Hey, it's fine.
All right, put them in together. So that's the second part. And now I gotta grind the right way. grind this thing. I mean ginger.
Ginger.
Good. And I gotta grind the same thing. Garlic. What about?
Jake, I don't know if you're there. We're going to switch to the other camera
Okay, so
for a minute.
everything got cut it. Now it's in one bowl. I'm gonna put. Oh, I forgot the green onion. Kind of forget about you. I don't know. You don't want that. Here we go. Got green onions. So same thing. There. Just put them in. Yep, good to go. Next, last thing. Put the pork. And then I need to put sesame oils. Ooh. I know he had a sesame oil too, I didn't know. And salt and pepper. This is Japanese salt and pepper. It comes all in one. And a little bit soy sauce, they said. And oyster sauce. I just literally like borrowed from Karen this morning. She might not know, but it's okay. Oops, I put in too much water. And chicken broth, chicken stock. It comes in a powder. It's Japanese thing. All right, make it one bowl and gotta mix it.
Did it go to bowl?
No, I would spoon anything. Nah. Everything is big in here, but it's
Oh, here. There's regular
Yeah,
spoons.
well,
There's regular spoons here.
Alright, I'll take the human ones. Thank you. Okay. Oh, woman, no, don't eat. Okay, good. I don't want to make a mess. Poppy, you can eat it. Alright. Oops. Like, supposedly put the hands in. Am I in there?
No, sorry, I'm dealing
No,
with
it's
something.
okay. I gotta figure that. But
Nick, can you do that for a minute?
Oh, sure.
mix all together. I might put too much veggies in there. Little healthier, I guess.
Yeah. Love the veggies.
I guess it's decent now. Yep. Alright, so that's gonna be
That's our
the dumpling inside a dumpling.
Yep.
With the what do you call it? I don't even know.
The
But
filling of the dumpling?
yeah, maybe filling is the right way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's here. So now I have to make the dough somehow. I didn't thought about your what do you call?
Oh, the pre-made.
Pre-made one. That would be great. Like, I should have done the pre-made ones. Cause I need to make the dough. The recipe that I found, they asked me to make it from scratch, not even the pancake mix. But I found the one recipe that is using a pancake mix, with Japanese pancake mix, but I couldn't find it. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna use this American ones. Because you know, people, if people wants to make it in here, it has to be something that people can get it.
Right.
So I got this Pearl Milling Company pancake mix.
Sure.
So they said I gotta have 2 cups of the dry mix, but it has to be like a dough. It cannot be watery. So let's try to see what can I do.
Now you said normally you don't measure, you just toss it in.
Yeah, but Tom was like, you need to know how much you need.
Wow.
Well, you know, if someone wants to recreate it.
I got the 1 cup of
Mm-hmm.
packet mix.
Yep.
We'll see. Making a mess. Here we go.
Quick shout out to Tammy Bogus, who donated $10, who says she loves Nick's cooking.
Ooh.
And also thank you to Travis Cook, who donated $100, by the way.
I put the half cup water. Right? It looks like kind of still.
A little
It
too
gotta
watery.
be doughy. So I think I need to add more.
No, just mix it up.
Good.
Yeah.
But I think I definitely need more because I have to wrap all of them.
So have you made this before?
No, did I know?
You've never even made it. Okay.
There's 2 cups. Yeah, because I kind of heard that, you know, if it goes wrong, then that's fine too. So.
Yeah.
He didn't say that, but I kind of heard in my head.
Yeah, that's what I always hear.
That's another one. So.
That's why there's no pressure around here.
2. And I also brought liquor flour. So, you know, in case it doesn't go well, I can add to it and I can make a little bowl.
So now, are you used to making steamed dumplings?
I do make dumpling every week.
Okay.
I just, like, for the Thanksgiving, we made, like, what, more than 100 dumplings per
Wow,
night.
okay.
And we had it all night, and we used to have some at my house. I should have brought it for you, but I did not. So, I think that's pretty good.
But usually you don't use, like, a pre-mix like this.
No, we have a pre-made dumpling wrapper.
Okay.
So we use that to wrap it, so you don't need to make from scratch like this.
Ah.
Apparently the Gyoza dog, the wrapper is a little different. They said it's more like a bread.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I never had it and I never eat it, and I have no ideas, but it's pretty much the same thing as a dumpling. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it. Here we are. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. There we go. You were doing the same thing earlier. You just copied me.
It's the way to do it.
All right, we'll see. Oh, it's looking decent. Huh. I know we were checking what is she eating. I know.
Yeah, she's probably not supposed to have a plastic bag.
Who gave you the plastic bag?
It might have fell on the floor.
Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa, it looks pretty fun. Okay. I was kind of scared about this dough
Look
part.
at that. Yeah. No, once you get the flour on there, yeah, you're fine.
All right. So
I
apparently
just need to
I
take
made
the chili off the stove.
Apparently, I made the dough. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought I couldn't make it the dough, but I did. I think we are in a safe spot now. Because I was not sure. Alright, it looks like a Gyoza dog dough now. Yay. Yay. Okay. So, after I made the dough, it kind of scares me what it tastes like. Put this filler thing in the middle. I'm supposed to make more of those to make it better. And then I gotta wrap it. I can put more, I think. Alright, alright. Here it comes. It looks like it! Then tell me it doesn't.
Oh, wow. Is it that big?
Yes, it cannot be that big because it's not gonna fit in the thing, but
Oh.
it looks like it now. Oh. The leftovers. Oh wow. I don't know if people ever see Gyoza dog in their life, but it looks like that. It doesn't close.
It doesn't close.
It doesn't close. Yeah.
Well, you got to do the thing on the top. They squeezed.
I know. I kind of squeeze it
pinched
in.
all the way down the line.
Yeah, it's squeezed all the way and pinched kind of.
That's also really big.
I know. That's what I
Looks
said.
gigantic.
I was hoping to make it a little smaller, but ending up kind of big. I mean, bigger is better than small, so here we go. Okay, I guess I made it, which is good.
Yay.
Not bad. I thought it's not gonna stay hold, but.
Is that gonna fit in the thing?
Poppy,
Oh.
Poppy, no, you cannot.
Poppy.
You can have it. Thank you. But anyways, let's see what's gonna happen. All right. So how am I supposed to fit that in here? That's a good question.
Can you cut it and then
Cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Let's see. I need to make hot water and to boil it, but that's what we'll do later. I'm just gonna put it on there to transfer. Looks like it though, kind of. No, you don't think so?
Way too thick, but yeah,
See,
it just doesn't seem awfully stable.
here's the thing with the cooking, looks don't matter. It's all
If
about
it tastes fine, then I would say fine. So yeah, after that you have to boil it. Not boil it all. What do you call it? Boil? Not boil.
Steam?
Yeah, that's what I meant. You gotta steam it. So I'm just gonna put the hot water underneath and then steam it. We'll see what's gonna happen. I just want the hot pot. Did you see any pot in this house? Do you think it's fit?
You didn't bring a pot?
No, I brought the pan.
Nope. Nope. Oh, maybe. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. There you go. Alright. Oops.
Hello, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. Oh, Nick's assembling handwiches down there.
Alright, where is it? Is that here? Here you go. We gotta boil water and wait for it. Alright, I'll give this back to you. Uh-oh. Which one is the one that has a hole?
So you can do a handwich now. Why not? While you're doing that.
Mhm.
So you got the wrapper, and then you could do like you could decorate your wrapper. WDWNT. Yay! WDW 50th. Yay!
It says WW Joe.
Sure. All right. This is the good one.
The good one. Let's show people the good one.
Let's fill that. So I'll put that around there. Protect your hand. And then here's someone wants chili. All right. We're gonna. You know what? Let me use a smaller spoon.
I was gonna say something that'll
It's gonna.
pour in easier.
Yeah. Go for it.
I have another one. Small
Yeah.
one. Good leftover.
Oh, good. All right. Put that in. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
It's a handwich.
That is a handwich. Huh?
We have a
Let's get couple
handwich.
of there. Let's get- there we go. Look at that. That is a handwich if I've ever seen one.
Have you ever seen one?
No.
No, you have.
Oh, it looks like that.
Right?
I think you were there for the Epcot 35 handwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tom, you're probably going to want to let this cool a little bit. I bet you the chili's pretty darn hot, but, go for it. This is your
This one's mine. I thought I get the
Oh,
malformed
do you want the
one.
malformed? I'll give you the malformed
I'm
one.
joking. It's fine. I'll take the good one. It's fine.
Yeah, take that one.
Okay.
I want
I'm gonna find a plate to eat on. Here, I'll give you this.
you to bite my handwich.
I don't want to make a mess.
Probably best.
I'll bite it over this plate. Should I just have a spoon? You eat out of a spoon? No?
Yeah, you probably
You're supposed
start
to bite into
here.
it.
No, you probably start with a spoon.
Although I think the original intention was you
Was
just
one
eat it.
hand, right?
Yeah, I just don't understand that. How you would just make a disaster everywhere.
Yeah, well, with chili, yes. With some of the other stuff.
Most of their things sounded like they would be messy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Super hot.
Yeah.
Super hot. Just let it cool in the handwitch.
I hope it tastes.
See, the bread is protecting your hand. Blow on it. There you go.
Don't tell me how to eat.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with as long as you get the
Oh no.
as long as you get the cone to stay together right. I mean, it's just a Pillsbury croissant, so I mean, it's gonna taste good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a nice combination.
Yeah. All right, what are we doing here? We got the steaming dumplings. There they go.
Call this a spoon.
All right, we're just gonna steam it. Bye.
That's all we're gonna do.
They said 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna put this in the timer.
Why is there water over
That's a good question. Where came
there? The whole counter is flooded.
from? Really? Oh Lord. Where's the timer now? There we go. 10 minutes should be fine.
There you go. Again, you never went off the edge.
Yay. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, you know what? I mean, for a quick chili, that's not awful.
It's good for how thrown together it was.
All right.
The handwitch. Now you're eating with power.
Yeah.
That was not their tagline.
Oh.
That was the power glove.
Do we have the Is the stabilizer one okay?
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
We weren't switching anymore, so I just left with that
All
one.
right. So now, how long does that steam for?
10 minutes.
Need me to take
10 minutes. All right. So,
Which one is the one that's broken ones?
What?
That have a
Oh.
holes.
well, I want to make you a quick orange bird drink. So I'm gonna whip that up now while we're steaming, because that's
Man, got it.
gonna take too long. So this is the what's it called? The orange
Orange bird flip.
Yeah. So take a look. They have some orange bird concept art in here, which is really.
I love the
great.
tables and chairs.
The tables and chairs are amazing. Oops, sorry. And so then we have this drink, the Orange Bird Flip, which was a vintage citrus recipe served at the Sunshine Pavilion and dates back to the opening day at Walt Disney World. Very simple. Throw some stuff in the blender and make it up. So here we go.
This is the hot one?
No.
What do you mean hot?
Okay. There's also a weird hot orange bird drink in there, too.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's fine, man. We don't need a hot drink.
No. So we're going to do a half a cup of orange juice, some lime juice, a raw egg, tablespoon of honey, and then we're going to toss that into a blender, and there you go.
Wow.
All right.
People say we cannot eat the raw egg in the States.
People what?
People told me I should not eat the raw eggs in the States.
You shouldn't. But guess what? We're gonna. We do a lot of things you shouldn't do in the States.
Right.
By the way, once you eat the handwich down a bit,
Yeah.
it's easier to just bite into it, and it's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Good.
I highly recommend making these at home.
Half a cup of OJ. I did freshly squeezed, of course.
Really?
Of course. Some lime juice, not freshly squeezed.
Wow.
From concentrate. Alright, some lime. Now, here's the tricky part. I couldn't find honey.
Right.
So we're going to use a little bit of maple syrup.
It's the same thing. It's a cousin.
It is a cousin,
yeah.
right?
Another Florida staple, maybe syrup.
It's such a
They're
cousin.
cousins, yeah.
I think this is going to taste good.
Yep.
They live right next to each other in the trees. Wait, where does honey live?
You know.
Oh wow, scary part.
You know, bees?
The scary part. Let me grab a knife so I can crack
Honey comes from bees,
egg.
and bees come from Joffrey's coffee cart.
Right. From Epcot by the Canada.
Alright, there we go.
Uh oh.
No.
Oh.
So it's smoothing.
Looking legit. That's it?
That's it. That's absolutely it.
That's a lot of egg for just one juice.
Thank you.
It is egg heavy.
All right. That seems smooth and frothy.
Do you want me to take one?
There you go.
I finished my handwitch.
Handwitch.
And yelling at employees. So what all is in this again? Because it looks vile.
That's like 80% of it.
This is like juice nog.
It is an egg. There's a half a cup of OJ.
Juice nog.
It is lime juice, and it is, well, maple syrup instead of honey. It's my little twist.
Are you trying it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it made a bad sound.
I mean, it's not bad, but but I mean, I don't like it either.
It smells like something else.
Egg.
No, it has like the smell of another Disney food item.
I wish it was colder. Like, I mean,
I don't hate that.
Really?
I think it's good. I think he's right. If it was chilled, it'd be good. It's like juice nog. I mean, that's what I would equate it to.
It smells like by the Aloha Isles floor.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's where people drink.
So that's what happened. They made that for 20 years and it got into the floor. It's like a tropical juice eggnog is what I would say.
It's like a little cheap pog juice.
Yeah, a little pog. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, cheap pog.
Yeah.
I mean, cheap pog, yeah.
But I mean, you taste the dairy.
You
for
like
sure.
it.
I mean, if it was not the maple syrup, if it's a honey, sorry for forgetting about the egg. But
No, I bet you honey would I can't believe this house doesn't have
I'm
honey
getting
and
dairy because the sweetness of
my
the
nose
maple.
smells like Aloha Isles floor right now.
Well, yeah.
Give this back to me.
There you go.
You don't want that.
No,
Yeah, I do like
I
it.
think I'm poppy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Looks like real.
This is the most excited I've seen Poppy, the Gyoza dog. I know Poppy.
That giant one looks real.
Looks what?
What it looks like?
It's just a blob. It's a Gyoza blob.
It was to look like that. I'm proud of myself.
I'm
but
dead.
I
I'm
never
not criticizing. I can't.
I never ate. I mean, I know. I see the line and I don't want to get it. So that's why I never had it in my life.
Yeah.
Because it's always have a long line.
The little one might come out more like the real one.
What time is it? 2 more minutes to go. Because I don't want to eat the ropo.
Do either of you want like a whole one of these? Do you want one, Tom?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't think I could handle a full one.
You are drinking it.
It's not bad.
No, it's actually not. It was
I
weird.
kind of like it.
It is like an extra.
What I would want to do is maybe make one with like some ice in there and blend it up with ice, so it's almost like a slushy. Yeah,
Which one is the one that Frankenstein that have a hole?
that one.
Okay. How can I eat it?
Wrap it with parchment paper right there. Yeah, either there or there, either one.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna have a. Let's please try this. Oh, this one. I don't know how to.
Yeah. Just fill it
Because
up.
I know it's gonna drip from the hole.
Well, The chili's thick.
Uh-oh.
It's not like it's a
coming out.
soup.
It's coming out. It's dripping. Well,
Eat it fast.
I know.
It's like an ice cream cone. There you go.
You can't have it, Poppy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, look at that. I think we did pretty good here today so far.
Oh, good. I like it. No.
Go
Did you
ahead. Not yet. I'm gonna have one.
That's really good. I like it. But I like the chicken though. This chicken was really good.
The chicken. Oh,
The chicken, yeah.
You don't like the handwitch?
I like the handwich too.
Here, I'm gonna try a handwich. I have to try one of these.
Yeah, no, they're good. I mean, if you like crescent rolls, which who doesn't? It's just a big crescent roll filled with the chili's solid. Time to wake up.
Yep.
Oh, we got 5 minutes.
No, we gotta get up. We gotta wait for it. I don't know if it's really done though, but
How much more time does it need?
the handwich looks like done.
It's because it's too big. Maybe the little one will be done then.
Yeah.
I think that one, it's just too big.
Somebody's plate here.
There's little plate paper at the
Oh,
end.
yeah, this-
But it's heavy.
Yeah, it's big. It's heavy.
Is it
It's very big.
Is it plate?
Paper plates are on the edge of the counter. Little ones. I don't know if your gyoza will fit on that tiny plate, but
Oh, you know what? I'm pretty proud of this.
it's good. The handwich is
Very
good.
good.
I don't know what you said in Japanese. Are you burnt in Japanese? I'm not sure.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's steamed. I would use a. Don't be a hero.
All right, no doggy here. Oops, here we go. Oh, that thing's really hot.
This was a much better Waltz chili than when I actually tried to
I believe it.
really make
Yeah.
it. This is a really no.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
The gyoza hog. There it is.
Oh. It looks like it.
No, it
Ah!
No? It kind of looks weird, but this one looks like that.
It doesn't look like it.
You think so? It looks like it to me.
Nah, I've had like 100 of them. It's the right ingredients. I'm sure it's very good. We should try it. Or maybe you need to let it cool. I'm not sure. But it does. I'm sorry. It doesn't. It doesn't quite look like it.
This is
The inside that absolutely looks correct inside. It really does look like it there.
Oh, it smells good.
That looks right. Yeah.
Not cooked yet.
No.
I'm gonna put them back in.
We're gonna put them back in.
Put them back in. So we don't die today.
That's good. Yeah, let's not eat undercooked pork.
Yeah, definitely, I skipped the parchment paper. It needs the parchment paper.
Yeah, you need it to start, and then once you eat it down to a certain level, you can get away with it. It depends how stable each one is. Like they're all going to be different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to get less stable as you go down the line of the ones you made.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. How are you doing? Oh, you gave her the bad one?
I got the whole one.
She went over there and took it.
She took the crazy one. I mean, it's a lot of dough. It's
She wanted
good
to be
dough.
adventurous.
There you go.
It's good though.
The flavors together, yeah. You can't go wrong.
So I don't know if we're going to get to eat the gyoza dog. I don't think it's going to happen. We have 3 minutes. It's all right. I'll let everyone know later how it came out. We'll try again another time. I'll try to guide you in the shaping of the gyoza dog. Sandwich is good. I do agree. I think that the chickens is the best. I think it just came so close to the real thing.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sauce is spot on.
Yeah. Just needs to be a little spicier, but otherwise the flavor's all there.
Sure.
And the
So-
handwitch. Handwitch was a success too.
Yeah, it's a really good hack. Like, you just gotta get it down. I mean,
Yeah.
it might take a try.
Well, we showed you how to do it, right? So I think if you try
Yeah.
at home now, you probably will do better than we did.
And honestly, I know it was messing with the cooking spray, but you needed that much to make sure.
Yeah,
It came out.
they came out easy,
Yeah.
so it worked for sure. No, she I think she had a lot of trial and error before she put that recipe together. She did a good job with it.
Yeah.
And then there's the orange bird thing, which no one probably should make. But
I bet you. You
wanna chill it?
Up here, I'm gonna make one with ice. I think it'll taste a lot better. All right. Well, thank you.
I think that's it. I think
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see
all I get
we'll
cooking
see the
today.
gyoza later. Goodbye, gyoza. Yeah, we have like a minute. We have a minute. I'm gonna give them the full minute. They may not be ready yet.
What's up next?
Ink and Paint are all female podcast or sorry show podcasts. I'm time traveling 10 years ago in the company.
I'll take that. That is really good. My dog can't do that.
Your dog can't do what?
The dancing on 2 feet.
Your dog's a pug.
Yeah.
You have bug?
Mhm.
Ooh, pretty.
They're not the proper dimensions for it.
No.
Oh, Lord. Your pug snore? Like
Poppy gives the handwitch 2 paws way up.
This plug doesn't snore that much yet. My previous one.
Let's plug the donations. People are saying, I know some people are saying they're getting errors. I'm not seeing it, but we're looking into it. At toys.wdwnt.com. The direct link, I'm going to go grab because I can give you a direct link. Could open. More, it should be easier. So it's WDWNT. I'm just going to show you my phone. It's wdwnt.givingfuel.com/ oh, it's really long. If there's a better way to someone texted it to me. I'm going to show you what someone told me to change it to. It's wdwnt.givingfuel.com / WDWNT-50-hour-show- to benefit Toys for Tots. So you see all the dashes there. If toys.wdwnt.com isn't working, it's working for us on mobile. I don't know where people are having problems, and I know not everyone is, but please donate to Toys for Tots through there because it's a great charity that Walt was a big fan of, and Disney still supports today, which is great. We're going to eat whatever's left of this food and clean up Eric's kitchen, and let's throw it over to Ink and Paint. Goodbye, everybody.